it's William. Can he score? Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
He's found his man. Sanchez! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Tries one! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
And it's Lewandowski. Kimmich. Try as they might, they just couldn't get into an attacking area. Well positioned to make that interception. Kimmich goes long. Luis does well to read it and intercepts. Willian. Thinks he's got rid of that. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Now it's Lewandowski. Now it's Mario Gomez. Mario Gomez. This could fall anywhere.
As Piliqueta simply had to make that count, and he did it with some authority too. Wonderful.
Now it's Lewandowski. He's come loose. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Chelsea faced with a real prospect of letting this slip. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. We'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
And he's buried it! 1-0! He was just never going to miss.
And it only took a little drop of the shoulder to send the keeper completely the wrong way. Didn't he take it well?
Bigger case. Sanchez! It's a goal! And right on half-time, that is telling.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Chelsea, and it's half-time here. Genuinely interesting game here, very, very watchable. 2 goals, 1 each. It's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. If you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Chelsea clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go about their game in the same manner as the opening 45 minutes, things really should improve.
Hoists it high. Muller with it, looking to shoot. That really should have hit the net.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Barkley. Piliqueta. Pedro. Dinks one in. Sanchez! That's a lovely try, but not to be.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Now it's Royce. Barkley. Talk about singling someone out.
Yeah, and the fact that he's registered, Peter, simply encourages more attention of a closer nature.
Lewandowski gets flagged offside.
Just, it seems, but just is enough.
That's Piliqueta. And it's Pedro. Pedro tries lifting it over. As Piliqueta goes for the cross. And it's hoisted clear. Here's a corner, good chance.
Conte is an obvious threat from set pieces. He needs special attention to stop him making a run.
Muller goops it to safety. Kovacic. Lobs it in gently. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And he's there to hoof it away. It's a loose ball.
Chelsea merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
It's it! Oh, should have put that away.
You get the feeling that whoever scores the next goal here will be the winners of this tie. They can't afford to waste chances like that, though.
And it's Mario Gomez. They are right into last chance territory. He goes long. He's through the middle. Sanchez! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, as Tesco, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Tries a header! Gets good distance on it. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Barkley cross goes for goal! Could well be it! Turned and the referee brings it to a close. Victory and the perfect way to prepare for the campaign, which is just around the corner now. After this, they will all be raring to go. And now the moment. The ceremony and the presentation of the trophy to come. The very first trophy of a new season. So many more might follow. How many, we will find out over the course of the months ahead. Chelsea stand at the dawn of yet another league campaign. The overwhelming question being, of course, how ready are they? It's a great time to be a fan. Smiles are beaming, expectations are up. They've been deprived of the game during the off-season. It feels like an eternity. New hopes, new faces, but the same old game. That match-day feeling is well and truly back.
Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages.
So everybody starts on nothing. Last season is in the past. We are all equals.
Well, with star names and new faces, both on the pitch and on the bench, let's hope for a more...
It's Giroud!
Lacking in accuracy.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
Pedro. Barkley, great strength, too strong for his opponent. Felipe Anderson. And it's Hernandez, who's brushed off the ball there. That always looked inevitable. The defence dealt with that really well.
Well played, he saw that coming. Good run down the left. What can they make of it?
Nice touch. And it's hoisted clear. And that's a foul, free kick's been given. Barkley. Pedro puts his foot on the gas. Felipe Anderson plays it forward. Giroud. Pedro!
Now that was quite some save.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
And he's got good distance. Who's chasing? Looking for space out wide. And that has been clubbed away. Conte. Going to throw in. That's Piliqueta. He just whacks it away. And it's Marcos Alonso. Hit into the middle. Great leap!
No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Hernandez.
Javier Hernandez really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
Barkley. Kovacic tried to play it through.
Kovacic encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And it's Hernandez. Lanzini pushes it out wide. And the first 45 minutes are up. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. Reflections on the first half?
Unspectacular, but solid, and that solidity could yet be the foundation for them to go on and win.
And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. go again then.
Chelsea clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go about their game in the same manner as the opening 45 minutes, things really should improve.
Rudiger battles
Yeah, that's
to win
top
it back.
defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Away from immediate danger. Noble. More than happy to take the muscular approach.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frighten the people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
It's Giroud! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Barton can take all the credit for reading the situation, but careless defence played its part.
Hernandez. Now it's Willian. Tries to dink it in. And it's Yarmolenko. Now it's Giroud. Giroud tries to stroke it through. Pedro delivers. Nasri boots it to safety. Marcos Alonso crosses it once more.
Chelsea merit full marks for their attitude and application.
That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Can he put it away? Big relief, it just needed better contact.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Kovacic. Tries lifting it over. Pedro looking to run onto it.
Chelsea showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
And he just whacks it away. Javier Hernandez.
They're playing as if time is on their side when it's fast running out. They've got to quicken this up.
So the manager making the last of his changes.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
And time is up. Chelsea take a point there. All things considered, a pretty good point. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Both managers may not admit it in public, but privately they may have taken a draw before a ball was kicked. Avoiding defeat keeps enthusiasm.
Well, we have the most perfect day for you. A warm hello in every sense of the word. The sun is out and football has a special place on this most idyllic of days. A fixture ahead of us to which we've all been looking forward for so very, very long, and it means so very, very much. The scene could not be more beautiful. The pitch looks terrific. The players are ready to get started, and we cannot wait for the contest that lies ahead. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. Got things underway. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Pepe may well need to be at his best. There's a power about his game thanks to very decent pace for a big man, and he doesn't lose out much in the air either. He could prove to be a very reliable presence here.
Yeah, the scourge of so many strikers. Now it's a Boubacar. Chelsea to settle for a point on opening day. Not ideal, but better than nothing. Sanchez! Casillas sends that a long way. Deftly done. Alex Telles looking to run onto it. Caballero catches it safely. It's broken loose.
Oh, I like the little feint he came up with to produce the effort. Very, very tidy.
Gets his head to it! Loftus-Cheek plays it out to the wing. Up to meet it! There it is! A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Oh, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
Chelsea themselves into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Adrian. Looks to dink one in. Oh, good interception. Has gone out. And it's Willian. Marcos Alonso. Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. In comes... Gets up to head it! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Just brushed off the ball there. Azpilicueta. Loftus-Cheek. Plays it long. Has a hit! And we've reached half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Chelsea deserve to be ahead and probably should be in front by more, considering the amount of chances they've managed. Everything points to more of the same second half and a good solid win.
Chelsea come in, having established that lead, a game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good. And the game has already resumed here. Chelsea carrying a one-goal lead. Sanchez. Going through, and shoots!
Ah, that's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Adrian. It's Abubakar. Now it's Adrian.
Porto have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
Sanchez! That is wayward.
Well, Peter, I would say it was worth a try.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And the defence can get it clear. Brahimi.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind. Porto are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And it's Alex Telles.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperate... Belts one!
Herrera. Now it's Abubakar.
Porto are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Pushes it out wide. It's got through. It's Abubakar! Great build-up. It all deserved a better. And the referee brings it to a close. Chelsea hold on. It's a narrow squeak, bit of luck, some judgment. 1-0 the score at the final whistle.
Yeah, clean sheets and hard grind will help you go places, and they have a resolve that'll envy many.
I think we're just about out of time, so many thanks to Jim, and a very good afternoon to you.
Chelsea starting then their new European campaign here this evening. It seems such a short time ago that we were celebrating the end of the previous competition, but that is life at the top end of European football, and indeed the mood here is one of great anticipation and excitement. We are ready to go again. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. Well, last year certainly had its fair share of memorable moments. Let us hope for the same, perhaps better, this time round.
Well, when it comes to major European trophies, Peter, this is one of those eagerly awaited days on the footballing calendar. I think changes to the format have increased interest levels, and the emphasis on victories is more pronounced now, and hopefully these two will go at it accordingly, and we can enjoy this.
That's got things underway. Back into the middle. Jorginho. And now they can launch a counter. Goes for goal! Superb goal!
Well, if that was their intention pre-match, let me tell you, it's worked out very nicely. I think for the skipper to chip in with a goal too is a bonus, but this game has already taken on a real attacking edge, and long may that continue.
Terrific audacity, just gorgeous skill.
Oh look, the keeper didn't know whether he was coming or going in the end, and he just got lost.
Chelsea go ahead, 1 goal to the good. Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
Hibs have a free kick. Loftus-Cheek tries to get it forward quickly, floats one over. He's left his man. Danger averted for now. Going through. This is promising. Sanchez! Oh, great save, real class.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Goes long. Pedro, he's got away. Oh, that is lovely footwork. Forward it goes. Over to the left. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Throw. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. So who's he picking out? Could move up a gear here. Pedro tries lifting it over. Tries one! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Chelsea were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Has a hit! Oh, my word, that is fantastic! About as smooth as it gets. And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
So that's 2 now. And the first 45 minutes are up. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Chelsea go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. Already up and running for the second half. That's a good foot in there. Kovacic. Sanchez. And now the breakaway. It could be in here. Loftus going for goal! That really should have hit the net.
Chelsea know they can rely on the counter, and they've just expressed a warning.
Rudiger, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
And the weighted pass. And that's been levered clear. And it's Pedro. What a throw in. Up he gets! Good delivery, but no joy.
Hibernian can defend those situations better by stopping the crosser at source.
It upfield. Down by a lack of accuracy. He's looked long this time. Now it's Willian. Going through. It's Willian! And he just whacks it away. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. He's pinged one through here. Now, can he capitalise? Emerson. Defending was physical, no nonsense, and it had to be. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Loftus-Cheek. Hoists it high. Looks to clip it forward. And that's it. Well, that's the way to launch the campaign. Now they can look ahead with confidence and comfort. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, they've laid down a marker with such a good opening win, and they're saying to the rest of the group, we're intent on staying at the top. On this evidence, I think there's every chance too.
Well, whatever time of day or night it is with you, welcome along to a game which is threatened, I have to tell you, by a rather forbidding weather forecast. The expectation is for quite heavy rain as the game grows older this evening. It hasn't arrived just yet, but it will do shortly. Glad to report, though, that that hasn't affected the crowd, who are here in good number and indeed in good voice. And the game will be underway very soon. It is a venue, this, which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. And as you can see, we've already started here.
Brandt plays it. He's gone for it.
He's done very well to get to that.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Now it's Willian. Well, they could break here. Hits one!
Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Over to the left. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. That's been one straight back. Brandt.
Ball's loose, who's getting there?
Loftus-Cheek
Pushes it out wide.
out towards the flank. It's a loose ball. Has he picked him out? We've got a corner here. In for a header! Can he finish? Loftus-Cheek. Hector tries to get it forward quickly. He's through the middle, face to face with the keeper. Ball forward. What does he try from here? It's come loose. Looks to thread it through. Timely intervention. Loftus-Cheek, and the counter is on. Going through, more than happy to take the muscular approach. Dashing forward at pace. He's Sanchez! The captain scores!
Well, this skipper probably feels the obligation more than most to deliver goals at important times. Going into the interval is always a key period, and his opener could prove to be a critical development now.
That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
Chelsea. And it's half-time here. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now. How would you review the first half?
Chelsea clearly are benefiting from their homework. They've dealt with anything that's been thrown at them and have been smart on the break.
Chelsea leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference.
It's Jorginho! A great save, real class.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Attempt, but not quite good enough. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. And it's Schürrle. Chelsea he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken.
He'll have a dip!
I think it's done ever so well. Played it short. Now, can he capitalise? Tries one! And the keeper barely had to move.
Well, from a good position, the keeper really ought to have had to work harder.
Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Sanchez!
And he's there to make a great save.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Jorginho. That's a decent ball.
Looking to shoot!
And it's hoisted clear. And he checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change. There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Loose ball, who's going to get that?
Chelsea are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
He's got away. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Throw in. So the manager making the last of his changes.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and As a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
Pedro. It's Pedro! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
Gets up to head it! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Chelsea hold on. It's a narrow squeak, bit of luck, some judgment. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches it's Willian! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Looks to clip it forward, and the flag's up.
He may have been caught offside, but well, Peter, from experience, defenders, I can tell you, hate those runs in behind.
Oh, good interception. Goes for goal! Goal!
And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it.
Sanchez! And somehow it stayed out. Jovetic. Luis gets it back. Roddy Lopez. Monaco have so far failed to win any of their 3 games this season. Here's a trend that surely mustn't continue. And it's Willian. Sanchez! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Jovetic. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Sanchez! This could fall anywhere. He's going after it. It'll be a throw-in. Up for a header! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
More than happy to take the muscular approach. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Tielemans. And it's Jovetic.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Draghi does well to read it and intercepts. Loftus-Cheek tried to play it through.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
And the first half is done. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Hasn't exactly got the plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
Sanchez! That is absolutely glorious! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They have come roaring back.
Looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Now it's Pedro. Glick, great challenge. He's got options out wide. Pedro. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Ronnie Lopez. Monaco seek a performance here which reflects rather better on the boss. He's taken a fair amount of criticism in the wake of the last game.
Listen, there's just no hiding place, and it was refreshing to hear him admit to getting it wrong. He miscalculated, human error, we move on.
Loftus-Cheek tries to get it forward quickly. Forward it goes. The changes then in quick succession.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frighten the people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
Surely! Emerson plays it forward. Glick positions himself well and cuts it out. And it's Chadley. Ronnie Lopez. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. And Caballero somehow saves it.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Keeper goes long. And he's made certain that won't get through.
Monaco showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
And the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Aimed long and direct. receptive, really alert to the danger. And there goes the final whistle. So it's ended in a draw, draft and graft and everything apart from a winning goal that never came. An intriguing contest and a result which at least partly satisfies all.
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle.
Sanchez! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Towering header! It's there! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Chelsea are ahead, 1 goal to the good. Ziyech, Tadic.
More than happy to take the muscular approach. Right through the middle. Crowd calling for him to shoot. Can he put it away? And he nearly went all the way.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Jorginho goes looking.
Dashing just the goalkeeper to Sanchez! He tried the chip, but it wasn't his best.
Well, it could have been, and probably should have been, a different choice of finish. There was lower space to hit.
Ziyech. Chelsea scored early, of course. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Sanchez. Forward, what does he try from here?
He could be in here. Sanchez! Oh my word, that is fantastic! About as smooth as it gets. All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight. And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Well, the technique generates the power in that situation, and once power is assured, any goalkeeper's up against it.
Chelsea get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Pedro looking to run onto it. He's got away. Pedro delivers. Massive leap! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Ajax can defend those situations better by stopping the crosser at source.
Just brushed off the ball there.
Well, they would seem to be trying to expose the centre of that defence to runners.
It makes for some terrific movement.
It does, and they may be hit on the break because obviously it requires numbers forward to stretch them out.
Ziyech. Now it's Pedro. Dinks one in. That's a promising ball. And he's onside. Knocks it away. No, too much on it. And it's Tadic. And it's the whistle for half-time. It's the first half compared with your expectations.
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Chelsea sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And we're already back underway here. And the counter is on. Played in by Jorginho. Great leap! Oh, just needed a better contact.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Stuck out a leg for a good challenge. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. With a delicate ball. He's made sure that won't get through. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Forward it goes. Chance to break. Going through. He's managed to get himself offside.
Yeah, that's a good spot and a good call.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Have a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Now it's Sanchez! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Chelsea were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Ajax seek a performance here which reflects rather better on the boss. He's taken a fair amount of criticism in the wake of the last game.
I think tactically he didn't make a good job of things for starters, and then compounded matters in trying to correct it. I only hope he's thick-skinned.
Sanchez. Now the counter. That's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? Sanchez! It's bounced out! They are rampant! And they are pulling clear here. Great reactions in front of goal. He just saw what was on.
Oh, look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was, absolutely top-notch.
Chelsea take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight. Looking to force his way through. Shakes the shoot. Oh, that's a waste. Loftus-Cheek tries to stroke it through.
Marcos Alonso.
The final whistle. Chelsea, very much the dominant side, almost the only side. Every time they got on the ball, they looked like scoring.
Chelsea come into this game having taken all 3 points in their opener. Just what was needed to get the campaign off to the smooth start they wanted. Their boss has been keen to point out in his press conference that they must remain focused, and that focus is something they should be able to keep because the position is clear. Perform now as they did first up, and they would be in the frame for pole position in this group.
So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. Chelsea had the perfect opening day. Now they look to press on.
Well, Peter, I think they have every reason to go after another 3 points here. They pretty much set their stall out in the first match. So why back off now? It's not the time to compromise. They have the belief, and they must stick to what they're good at, I feel. Last time around we were saying, start as you mean to go on. So no deserting instincts, thanks.
So off we go then. Loftus-Cheek. Well played, he saw that coming. Jagoyev. Well, they can break here. Got a shot away. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Loftus-Cheek is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing move.
Up to meet it! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Jorginho did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Now it's Pedro. Cuts it out. make sure that that won't get through. It's come loose. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Pedro going through, striding forward, facing goal. And the header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Willian, he's got away. Great leap! He will be livid with himself. It's Hernandez. That's a throw. Loftus. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee.
CSKA Moscow have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
Hernandez. It's broken loose. What a throw in. Loftus Cheek goes looking. Pedro, he's left his man. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Has a shot. The captain delivers.
Well, this skipper probably feels the obligation more than most to deliver goals at important times. Going into the interval is always a key period, and his opener could prove to be a critical development now.
Pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stuff.
We've reached half-time. And there we are. Off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
He'll hammer it! A great save, real class.
Loftus-Cheek really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
And a header! Harmlessly behind.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
It's the through ball. Face to face with the... It's one! What about it? Two to the good! They have breathing space!
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Chelsea get themselves a two-goal cushion.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Pedro conjuring up some magic on the right-hand side. It's it into the middle. That looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. Going through. He's had a look. And shoots!
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Now it's Hernandez. acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
I think first substitutions will be coming up pretty soon. Get a throw in. Magnussen tries to get it forward quickly. No, it's Hernandez. Sanchez! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
He'll be fuming with himself for not converting. He could have killed it off.
CSKA Moscow keeping their men at arm's length here. Tries one! Saved only by poor finishing.
Yeah, they got away with it, but that was a defensive letdown to see him march through like that.
Sanchez. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Jagoyev. Oh, he's broken through. Sanchez! Oh, terrific run to latch onto it, but the finish is all wrong.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
It's Hernandez. Hernandez. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Solid, if not especially fancy, always in control, they did. A very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. As you can see, we are getting through the pre-match formalities and processes, the players coming onto the field for the usual fanfare and handshakes and so on. Conditions absolutely perfect. Temperatures are kind enough. It is an absolute picture under the floodlights here, and the match that follows ought to follow suit.
Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue. Quite a sight to behold. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And it's Griezmann. Griezmann unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's through, it's one-on... Sanchez! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Sanchez.
Sanchez! It's in!
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
So, a breakthrough already.
Loftus-Cheek is leading the charge, but he's having to go it alone.
Sanchez! That is absolutely glorious! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. The contact was crisp and clean. That was just a rocket.
Is it just me, or did he make that look very, very easy? That was terrific skill and composure from him. He finished with such aplomb.
Chelsea got themselves a two-goal cushion.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition looked completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Sanchez! And it's there! And already they're looking to run away with it. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
That's just brilliant counter-attacking football, and as soon as possession was theirs, it triggered a move of devastating speed that was just too hot to handle.
He's made it three. Quite a day at the office for him.
That defence must be sick of the sight of him. He's been persistent and ruthless all game. He just hasn't stopped working.
Three without reply. This is becoming... It's Griezmann!
Kovacic. Now it's Luis Suarez. Luis gets it back. Luis is the guilty party there. Busquets. Pedro.
And the counter is on. He's got away. Sanchez! Oh, taken with style. All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight. Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
4 in the game. He is the man. Well, no question now as to who is in control.
Marcos Alonso. And there's the end of the first half.
Well, that flew by. It was breathless stuff.
It's been one-way traffic here after the first 45 minutes. A relentless barrage that looks set to continue.
Well, every time they've gone through the gears, Pete.
Loftus-Cheek! He's put his foot right through that one.
Well, Peter, I would say it was worth a try.
And it's Luis Suarez. Vidal. Tries to get it forward quickly. Marcos Alonso plays it forward. And he's made certain that won't get through. Ter Stegen gets it upfield. It's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on. It's a bit late now.
He's left his man. He's been bundled over. That is a foul.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
And he's managed to beat absolutely everyone. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Jorginho. Suarez takes control of it and he's on the move. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Sergio Busquets. Now it's Messi. Loftus-Cheek plays it out to the flank. Flags up.
Well, the defence was at their mercy and they only needed to be fractionally quicker.
Barcelona have decided now is the time to make their final change. Luis Suarez. He's through now, and Messi! Time to deliver. Another chance! Coutinho. Kovacic with a fine tackle. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And it's Jordi Alba. Pedro. Messi. Jorginho gets his foot in there. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. And it's Vidal. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Marcos Alonso. And the referee brings it to a close. Chelsea enjoy their perfect day. For their victims, it is entirely imperfect. Comprehensive winners of a one-sided contest. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
I think it's all about setting the right tone at the start of a match, and if you can back that up with an early goal, it just energises everybody, the whole performance, and I think they were certainly more fluid as a result of the early goal.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.